Alrighty. We're gonna try some more Battle Brothers today, and actually do well this time. I'm gonna set the Holy War, just in case we actually get to that point. I'd like to see the new crisis first. With our peasant militia, the perfect banner for this, in my opinion, has got to be the crying king. 16 dudes seems tedious. Seems powerful, actually, but we're not actually going to be running around with 16 dudes for, you know, for a while now. We start with 12, and we may fire some immediately. Let's see, what should our name be? I've been doing crypto-centric names for our Battle Brothers, but this one, let's see. The theme is that it's like a lot of a lot of people in the group, right? Sneedman. I'm afraid that's not crypto. That's not crypto related. Something to do with Doge. Let's see. Let's go to the trusty coinmarketcap.com, yeah? Let's see if there's anything starting with M for militia. Oh yeah, of course, Monero. Yeah. The Monero militia. Hell yeah. Also, I don't need to put the expert, low, Iron Man. Subject myself to this again. Unexplored map. You know what? I'll do a poll. Enish doesn't want to see expert, low because I keep dying. No, I'm not going to let myself get tilted this time. We're going to do great. Unexplored. Explored. Okay, so I'm starting a poll. Feel free to vote on this because I'm this basically will determine whether we start with the map explored or not. AKA, we're going to know where all the towns are if we don't click this. If we do click it, we don't. You don't like Monero? Why don't you like Monero? I think that's a cool name. It's also one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, actually. It's all about privacy, which I think is, in my opinion, is a basic human right, you know, privacy in all kinds of ways. But perhaps especially financial privacy. And that's why I like that particular cryptocurrency, because it's really the best privacy coin, if you ask me. Centralized cucks. Oh no. Alright, the poll is almost done. See it at the top right of your screen. Unexplored. Okay. Just moved all your Bitcoin to Chainlink. Oh no, it's a stinky linky. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I mean, say what you will. I used to make fun of those people all the time, but the coin is apparently doing well. All of your 199. Alright, so this time we are a militia that has been so put upon by the nobles that we got butthurt at the nobility and decided to take up arms as sellswords. The nature of this run is that, first of all, we start with 12 guys. We can have up to 16 guys in combat and up to 25 guys in our roster. We can also only hire lowborn. So let's take a look at our boys and see who's expendable and who's not. And we're just going to give the expendable people crappy names. This guy has 2 stars in melee defense, maybe. This guy's actually pretty legit, so we'll name him Mr. Ostrom. Yes, it's militia. This guy's terrible. So we're just going to name him Meat 1 because he is fresh meat for the grinder. His stars are bad. Oh, we'll pick a Sneed Man for sure. The number of stars I like to add 5 times whatever the number of stars is to kind of get an idea of what that actually means for the progression of the character. That idea was given to me by Irindir, and it seems to be pretty accurate. So what you're really looking at here is 58 attack, you know? So this guy's not that great either. I he's okay, but I bet we can start with some better guys. So this guy's terrible, this guy's terrible. This guy's pretty bad. I'm looking for melee attack of around 60 to have bros that I actually care about their ongoing lifespan, you know. This is acceptable, I suppose. This will be Enish. Forget the 2 stars in range skill, it's all about melee defense. I'm not going to make the mistake of trying to build ranged guys unless they're hunters or poachers. If I don't have at least, I'm talking minimum 40 range skill to start out with, it's not happening. Closer to 50, really. Get a hunter that's not too unreasonable. Alright, effective 59. This guy's actually solid. This can be blokes. This guy's terrible. I don't care about the 3 stars in HP. Here's a poacher who started out with 48 range skill, but of course, no stars, so he's kind of bad. He's got a star in fatigue. We could make this guy work, I guess. 61 effective melee skill. Again, it's not actually helping me right now to have that star, but it will. Yeah, so this guy's good enough. This will be Quezzle. I should be making everybody naked, by the way. Is there a, let's see, control click? Wish there was like a thing that just let me strip all of my men, rather. Because we're gonna equip these guys based on what we actually want them to do. By the way, if you look at the morale, each of these guys has some funny things associated with them. Like this guy. Right, this guy right here has recently become a father. Just like interesting little things that give your guys a little more character. Feels somewhat sickly as of late. Looks forward to becoming rich as a sellsword. Managed to get away from his wife. If you look at his description, he actually joined the militia to get away from his wife. Done with sandwiches and you're still not murdering dragons. Sad. Well, it is what it is. It just occurred to me that Blokes actually has club-footed. I can live with that. I might be less inclined to live with Fragile on Mr. Elstrom, though. We'll look at more of these dudes. 658 effective, range defense, resolve. I don't really care for this guy. So we may fire the ones that I'm labeling as meat, or we may use them as actual meat shields. I haven't really decided yet. This guy's definitely trash. Like, oh boy, as Eagle Eyes, who cares? You know, he's got the night vision. Oh man, 3 stars in range defense. If this had been melee defense, this guy would have been pretty good. As it stands, he's just okay. Sneed, man. Oh, he does have iron lungs. Okay. He's legit. He's okay. Okay, so the question is, do we actually want to keep these top bros? These top bros here. Not so sure about that 45 hit points, man, I gotta say. Well, first of all, we put the meat up in front, because we're going to basically have a team full of polearm guys to keep them safe, right? Is it low? Is what low? The HP? Yeah, 45 is pretty low. Okay, yeah, I've decided these guys are all trash. This guy's okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I want to get rid of Gustav as well, actually. Base of 51 melee skill. I mean, he's got 2 stars in melee defense, but who cares? I do feel like a winner today. That's why we're taking it very seriously, trying to choose which guys we care about. What's my morale? My morale is good. I feel good. 59, 57, 54, 56, 57. So perhaps most importantly for day one, the base is reasonably high on all these guys. Sweet. So we'll take the highest guy, 59. Give that to Mr. Ostrom. I don't know if I want to keep him, man. Fragile's pretty rough. Just getting shot with an arrow. Yeah, actually, we're not gonna. We're gonna actually throw him away. I don't need to take terrible traits. There's no particularly good reason for doing that. We'll give you we'll bring you back, Mr. Ostrom. Need more aggression, more passion. Well, that starts in the battle, bro. Right now is the planning phase. You need me to dominate this game? I'll do my best. Okay, so the Warforks go on the 57 attack power guys. Pitchforks go on these guys, and there is our solid backline. Dominate this game. It's not easy, man. Forget the staff sling. 10 more minutes. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, who's the guy with the highest base defense? It's this guy. Man, this guy could actually be a legitimate, I guess he's a thief. 3 stars in HP. If he survived, we would turn him into a nimble guy and just give him a billion HP, but lack of stars in melee defense is kind of a pain. If this was 3 stars and this was 3 stars, we'd have an outrageously good bro. 12 range defense for start. Yeah, it's good, but for frontline it doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, if he survives, we might keep him. I might give him the best armor. Yeah, 8 melee defense to start out is really great. Thieves have amazing stats. They're definitely the ones you want to hire as many thieves as possible for sure. I think I want to fire the worst guys. It's kind of sad because the militia start, it really is all about just like immediately firing your trashiest bros. So this fisherman goes away for sure. You also don't start out with really enough weapons to field the big-ass team that the game gives you. Rename to Mr. Ostrom. Put Enish here. Well, hold on. We'll see. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this guy or not. HP really isn't enough. I mean, face tanking in this game really just doesn't work out too well. Good defense for a defense bro. Starting defense, but... Alright, we'll try to keep him alive, I guess. Here's Mr. Ostrom. Now, what we need more than anything is shields for these guys. We're gonna get rid of the trashiest ones still. This guy has 2 stars in defense, but it's just not good enough for me. We're gonna focus on only having bros with some kind of real legitimate potential. This guy's questionable because with 47 melee skill, he's really not doing much in the first fight. He has kind of a big initiative. Does he? Yeah, I guess he does. It's not really that helpful, but it does matter if considering survivability. Well, because he acts first. I mean, I guess. Acting first seems to me to be more about attacking. This guy's Iron Jaw, by the way. That's pretty sick. Wonder if any of these guys have any other good traits I've missed. I mean, Enish has Dexterous, which is pretty cool. Craven, bleh. This guy's Resolve is terrible. Let's drop him. He has +10 initiative, not that I really care about that. That base of 59 melee skill. Man, what a trade-off. Like, starting with really decent, you know, legitimate melee skill, but almost no hit points. It's kind of interesting. Not going to keep him, though. Probably could be useful for the first fight. Alright, let's see. 50, 53... We'll get rid of one more guy, and it'll be this guy. Well, no, he has a star in melee defense, and 2 stars in fatigue. He could actually be okay for a shield bro. Although what we're really looking for shield bros, in my opinion, especially early on, is melee defense and HP. We'll try it, though. Let's see, knife. That has a melee bonus. We want to give him a spear. We'll buy a spear if we can. 1 star and 2 starting defense is worse than 13 starting def and no stars. Yeah, that's true. Man, I'm gonna get rid of him. Why wouldn't you just always hire thieves and stuff, you know? For that 6 super high base melee defense. We're gonna buy every single thief we come across. Alright, we've whittled down the team to a pretty serviceable group of bros here. Don't care too much if the guys in the back die, right? Or the guys in the front, rather. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see if we can pick up some shields, I suppose. Priority is getting shields, maybe 1 more hat. Well, no, actually, we have plenty of hats. We won't take any, ranged missions, you know. Okay. Yeah, this'll do. So we start out very friendly with this town. Equip some dude with the staff. I don't think the staff is ever really worth it. I mean, we can put it in their inventory to make the AI think that we have ranged, but otherwise, I mean, yeah, sure, we'll give it to Quezzle. I guess we can open up fights with it. It's 1 free attack-ish. So this is a grave robber mission. It could be Noxerares, which would just crush us on day 1, so we straight up cannot safely do that. There's wine for sale here, but it's a bit too expensive, which is funny because we have very friendly with this faction, so you'd think it'd be okay, but I believe Terrified Villagers messes with my prices. There's a peddler here, and there's a beggar. We don't want to hire either of them. So we start with only 750 gold, which we've paid 40 for dismissals. Kind of unfortunate. There is a militia spear here, although it's rather expensive. I think it's worth getting. Well, we don't have the money to hire randoms. The big thing we want is the shield. Take the spear too, I think. That accuracy, you know. Beggar might be good to save Mr. Alster. I don't even know if we should be keeping this guy as the thing. His base defense is high, but with no stars, I don't think it's... I don't know, man. We will see. Maybe he'll high roll 3s every time. It's not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. I'd like more shields, but I don't have any. Great character. I mean, yeah, they're like the best... one of the best low-born backgrounds, and we're going to need to get used to having low-born backgrounds because we are indeed the militia. There's a thick tunic here for really cheap 35 armor. Probably not worth spending money on, to be honest. Again, we just don't care if the guys in the front die. Technically, you could hire a brawler who gets double damage on hand-to-hand combat, but it's really not worth doing. Alright, 390 crowns for this. If it's Noxerares, we get crushed, you know? Well, the second liners are naked, but if they get in melee, then I've made a mistake, so... I guess we could go ahead and... I mean, we might as well give them the armor that we've already got. Something else we're going to try to be smart about is we're not going to sell things unless we're in a town where things sell for good prices. Which this is a small village, so we're not likely to get good prices even with very friendly. Plus it's got that settlement situation. We've started actually kind of in the southern part of the map-ish, so we might as well try to see if we can find our way to the desert city-states, which are going to give us harder missions, but we would have access to southern goods at that point. What sort of a party are you running? It's a militia, bro. A few brigand poachers, some brigand raiders. Okay. I'm dragging these guys for a reason. 7 thugs. We could actually take the thugs. I was going to try to pull these guys into Rothenbach and hope a militia pops out and we could maybe get some really early kills on raiders and maybe even get some armor. Let me make sure I have my knives. Yeah, we've got just one knife? I guess we only have one knife. Oh wait, no, this guy's equipped with a knife. Play safe. Well, seven thugs is pretty safe. But let's see if we can't pull a militia. What did you miss? You haven't missed anything. We just started traveling to look for a town that's not Rothenbach. Okay, there's no militia coming out. So the question is, do we want to fight 7 thugs? And I'm going to say yeah. Certainly we don't want to fight the raiders. We're going to pull a third party for that. This is not a mission, unfortunately, so we don't get any reward other than whatever items we get off these dudes. They may have good stuff. Their armor's too good, though. And our morale is shit to start with. Fleeing will mess with our morale. I mean, we have a really good backline in terms of weapons. 2 Warforks, we could potentially kill these guys really quickly, but their armor is just better than I expected. I was hoping it was mostly just like dudes in sackcloth, like this. There is high ground here, I suppose. So we could just like stick Mr. Alstrom in front and have him shield wall a punch, but oh man, that two-handed weapon. You will lose 4 to 5 man. Probably. But in exchange, we may get some decent stuff. The real problem is that I had kind of forgotten that militia starts with bad morale, so if we start losing guys, it's going to be pretty bad. Do have a net. We're going to give it a shot. I probably should have waited until we were able to get shields for some of these dudes. You can kite them? Well, what, like, and abuse the staff, maybe? Have you ever managed to make that work in this game, though? I wonder. Just have the staff guy go up, rest down. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Maybe I can pull some of them away. If I could pull even 2 guys away from this action, that would be pretty sick, I have to say. That's really smart. Thank you for the advice. Okay, sadly he's kind of in a hole here, so his accuracy won't be as good as everybody else's, but poor guys. Perhaps I should have sent somebody else. Also, I should be waiting, not ending turn. Oh, shit! That's weird. Why did I act first last time and they acted first this turn? That doesn't make sense. Either my initiative's higher than theirs, or it's not. Initiative goes down as your fatigue goes up. Let's figure out what happened. I didn't have fatigue. Okay, the mechanics of this game are really confusing. So I started out, it's my turn to start with. I walk away, next, and my guys move before them. As far as I know, they didn't wait. And even if they did, that should have nuked their initiative. His initiative's 90, which is not terrible. How is it that this happened? 1 or 2 tiles back would be better. Oh, wait, no, I moved straight up. Or, no, did he move back or did he move... No, he moved like diagonal, didn't he? I need to watch the video. I'm pretty sure I moved him like this, right? I was considering moving him. Oh, I did move him straight up? Okay, that explains it then, because they got... Well, it still doesn't make sense because this is their... They got to move twice in a row, basically. So yeah, I could have gone straight back, and that was probably the right thing to do, but I was assuming I would act the same as I acted in the first round, which is before every single one of their guys. Unless that's just not the case. Yeah, you can kite in this game, I just did it wrong. That is interesting. Quezzle's one of the guys we wanted to keep alive. This isn't his real melee skill. It's not really that important or anything, but yeah, we may have to do a mulligan on this. This is interesting though. I would like to understand how it is that they... Okay, well in the future, I don't need to understand the mechanic to understand that this can happen, so... For some mystery reason, it is possible for you to move first one round and not move first the next round. Even if you don't use the weight mechanics. I'm like 90% sure I didn't press weight with him or anything like that. This is really strange. Spear wall is great. Yeah, we probably will try that with the Warfork. Actually gonna hop off here, just a spear wall. They're not quite up next to me yet. Unfortunately, they're gonna walk up to meet 5 and probably kill him, but not much I can do about that. Okay. I thought all of them hadn't acted. I should have looked at the thing down here. It's okay. Yeah, they are carefully avoiding the range on my reach weapons here. Cut right through his armor, 2 pierces. Pretty good, actually. I will wait with the cleaver guy. Good kill there. Getting some mileage out of spear wall, actually. So despite my dumb sacrifice of Quezzle. Okay, so the question is, do we spear wall or do we attack? I think we attack because they're gonna get to work soon. Keep turtling. Well, the problem is that I can't because I don't have enough spear wall guys. They will run around next turn and they will get in. If I were to spear wall here, I don't think they would come in. Whereas I have a 70% chance to hit this guy. We did hit him. Didn't quite do enough. I will spear wall here though. This is going to force this guy. I think he'll go here, and he'll maybe try to do a round swing against high ground, which is not terribly likely to work. If I wanted to, I could also run up and net his ass. And he is the most dangerous guy. So it is sort of tempting. Of course, this guy actually is going to run up next and go here. Let's get good use out of the net. Nice. Oh, sick. Now, unfortunately, Pitchfork Man is useless here. I will go ahead and put him on the high ground. Now, I could step down and attack, but that's just goofy as hell. Okay, get some value out of Enish here. Nope. Spear wall is over. Great. Really good. Pass turn. I'm gonna step off the high ground so we can help kill this guy. %, miss, it happens. Ooh, crushed fingers kind of painful there. Might as well come down. Decapitation is good. This guy's going to want to act. I have no armor on this dude, so he's definitely in sort of the death zone. But he's going to run up and attack. Let's see, is there anybody I care about? These guys both have armor still. So we'll actually wait and then run up. Okay, that's fine. 72%, 67%. This guy doesn't have armor. We could shield wall, I guess, and I am protected in a sense from the shield wall, even from the flail. Let me attack and see what happens. Okay, I don't actually have the fatigue to attack and shield wall, so that's fine. Okay, we'll run up. His morale goes down. I was hoping for that. This is ideal, really, this high ground. Get the kill. They're fleeing now, one of them is. Goes right through the shield, as expected. Nice. He's fleeing too. Let's move this guy up here to make him more attractive as a target to this thug. Okay. I don't know if he's going to run away. He might. I'm sort of tempted to go back, but it doesn't matter. Either way, he's going to get an attack on me. So I might as well... I mean, I could step forward, but that would give him 2 attacks. If he's running away, I don't... Okay, he is. I was going to say, I don't care if he gets away. So yeah, if I hadn't misunderstood how initiative works in this game, we could have done this without losses. Now, I would like to figure that out at some point. You know? Wouldn't that be nice? If anybody has any idea what could have happened there, feel free to enlighten me. Okay, we cannot... well, actually, I guess I should keep trying this, because I guess sometimes initiative just sort of changes for no reason, so... maybe we'll move before him 2 rounds in a row or something. Or not 1 round, but then we will the next round. Like here, if I moved before him next round, we'd be... No, I know that, but Quezel had no stamina, so I guess maybe it's... He had no stamina penalties, so I guess maybe... I guess it's checked... Okay, stamina actually... No, that would explain things. The stamina is only reduced before... or rather, right as your turn starts. So he ended his turn with, like, I don't know, 15 stamina loss from walking around, Actually, 2, 4, 6, 8, I suppose, 4 steps on dry step. Outplayed them due to that kiting. I don't know if the kiting really helped. I mean, it got them in a slightly better position, but if I had just had Quezzle down here with his staff sling, we would have been good. They would have come anyway, you know. Alright, this is risky. We could lose our boy here. But we don't. Now, do we attack? Yes, we do. We don't actually have the ability to shield wall. They lost 1 to 3 attacks. You think so? Oh, balls. Balls. We stabbed and we got a Gambison. And a rugged surcoat, so we're already doing well here. Something I should have done is probably look for a village with a bar so that I could so that I could maybe make their moods a little better. That was significant. Yeah, it's they were overworld map thugs is why that happened. Okay, who do we care about the most? Also, welcome to the beginning of the stream, blokes. You've caught the initial steps of this campaign. Our militia. Trying to decide who I want to give the good armor to. Whatever, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Yeah, I fired a bunch of my guys. So it's a militia that's been trimmed down to the ideal components. Well, we had a bunch of trash guys. I think that's what you're supposed to do, is fire people initially if they're terrible. We also just fought 7 thugs and lost 1 guy. That was our first battle. We have this woodcutter's axe now, which I could just sort of give to one of these dudes. I've named most of them meat for a reason, because I don't care if they die. There are flails, actually. You would have kept them. Interesting. 200 axes have this funny thing where Split Man actually hits the head and the body every single time. Your meat tradition, indeed. All right, so we discovered these poachers and raiders as well. We're gonna lure their dumb asses, and we're gonna travel along the road. Have 1 guy with the ranged weapon. You're right. I should do that. Do they always chase the guy if he has a ranged weapon, I wonder? Like, does that actually help you with kiting? Will they focus him down if they see him alone? Oh, really? Are you sure even with the new AI? So you can abuse AI like that, huh? They hate ranged. Well, we will, we'll hire some garbage probably to do that. Bandits beat my meat. Oh no. They did all go for Quezzle, it's true. Although that was probably in part because they were, you know, able to catch him for the strange initiative thing that happened. Well, that would be a particularly hard thing to fix if you ask me, because you either are making it easier for the player's ranged guys to survive, or you're not, you know. Hello, peasants. I haven't decided if we're going to break bad or not in this run. Okay. Will they stop chasing me and go for the caravan? I don't think they do. They go right past him unless they stop hunting me. See what's going on in Krokdork. Birth out of Rothenbach. Okay, that's where we came from. Nice little delivery mission. We'll probably do that. You don't think the AI has thoughts like, if we chase guy X, we can catch him due to our initiative versus his initiative? It might. Well, something really bizarre happened. Maybe you can explain it to me, blokes. I ran straight up with Quezzle, and he was the first guy to act compared to the enemy, right? And I didn't wait. I'm pretty sure I just pressed enter. And then next turn, the next time, the enemies actually acted before Quezzle. So I'm assuming it was because of the slight fatigue use, which would explain it, because fatigue takes away initiative. But it is kind of frustrating to, you know, I was moving on step. It wasn't like a huge fatigue use, you know. All right, tools for sale. It's a ripoff. There is dye for sale here. Again, a bit of a ripoff, but it is for sale. Hireables. 1 step. Well, it was 4 steps. So it's 8 fatigue, which is really not that much. Okay. It's got 2 stars in melee defense, but not really enough to be worth it in the long run. We want our tanks to all be thieves with stars in melee defense, ideally. 8 fatigue is a high enough number to knock you down to size. Okay. Oh, we have a good helmet, by the way. What's Quezzle's initiative? It was like 90. He's dead as hell because he got caught, and I was just trying to figure out why and how I got caught. I probably should give somebody else the pitchforks, considering. Eh. Brigand Thug initiative is... Ah, there it is! That's the solution, then. That was enough, because it reduces it by the exact amount of fatigue that you have. So I had 8, 90, oh, wait a minute, no, that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe the 90 I saw was actually after the fatigue. Because if my base was 90, then they should have acted before him. Okay, 6 more days, 73 crowns per day. I'd like to buy these tools, but they're straight up double the price that they should be. Is the militia gonna pop out or no? Okay, they're fighting. Oh, shit. What I would like to do, and what we could do, is we could like pull these guys into that caravan and then perhaps help them. Few caravan guards, some caravan hands. They'll get crushed by this, actually. A few poachers, some brigand raiders. Okay. That's a good thing. We're going to be doing contracts anyway, ideally deliveries, so... But yeah, if I pull these guys to the caravan, they should attack it. That's a different one. Caravan guard, caravan cart. 3 hands, 1 guard. They'll get crushed by these raiders. They're fighting. So I don't even know if they'll take out like a single one. Oh shit. That's awful. Bruh. Leave me alone, bros. Leave me alone, bros. All this thug kiting is not going well for me. Okay. So it's two graveyard missions, basically. Okay, these tools and supplies are slightly less expensive. I guess I gotta get them. That leaves us with 1 more day, 2 more if I decide to repair things, which I will repair things and sell them. Not that. But these tier 2 things, absolutely. Oops. Well then. Kite him with your sneaky staff, man. Good luck. Thank you. I don't think I want to try the grave robber mission. If it is Noxerares, we will just lose. There's no question about it. Unless it was like one Noxerare. So the question is, what do we do to survive long enough to get to the next town? Well, we actually have closer to 2 days, so let's go. The pay happens at afternoon, and also, oh wow, we must be close, because that's a trading caravan from Dahab. I'm sort of tempted to follow this and hope it gets attacked, because we could totally help them and make a bunch of money. Knowing my luck, the brigands will be gone, though. So I'm not going to chance that. Abandoned fortress, that's not really anything we can do anything with. This is the desert. Okay, we know where one of the city-states is. It's not the one with the arena. Those are legitimate prices for non-trader run. I feel like the prices here are good, so we're going to sell. What happened to yesterday's company? Crushed, I believe, by raiders. Apparently flash bombs are really good. AoE dazed. Is dazed really that good of an effect? Okay, this is a delivery, that's good. Day northeast by road, that's good, that's good. That's a caravan. We could actually take a caravan mission reasonably safely because this is from... This is from the city-state. It's just that ranged guys will mess with me. Rothenbach is actually where we came from. Have enough money to last 2 days. I'm gonna take the caravan. That's going to Krokdorf. How far is that exactly? That's, yeah, that's a pretty decent way. We'll definitely be hit up by raiders on the way. I wonder how many allies we'll have. Does it say? No, it doesn't. Dazed is the pocket sand effect, I see. So 25%. Budget Indomitable Adrenaline. Well, half Indomitable. Yeah, HS Temp, I'm sure I will absolutely play some more Slay the Spire at some point. I've just been kind of wrapped up in Battle Brothers lately. I have some more Slay the Spire videos that are going to come up on YouTube. I just haven't queued them yet. I've been working on this script that'll kind of help me automatically name and edit videos, descriptions, titles, and things like that, so I can save myself the headache of doing that manually. I'm trying to decide what we want to do here. We should look at the hireables. A lot of guys to hire here. I wanted to see if there were any thieves. There are not. Could hire slaves, I suppose, but we don't have the money for that. Oh shit! Great news, guys. Manhunters are considered lowborn. So I can hire manhunters on my militia start. Which I believe they have pretty good stats. They'll teach us the ways of slavery. Alright, I'll take this. 2 tools and supplies, 2 and 6 medical supplies. We need more medical supplies, but it's not like I have the money to do that. Anyway, this should give us This should give us the cash required to actually get this thing started. Brigands. A brigand thug, some brigand raiders. Okay, I'm cool with that. Conscripts will tank for us. I suspect that we ought to put Mr. Alstrom in the back and give him the pitchfork just so he can kind of do something back there. Because the rest of these guys are going to chill out and not really be involved in the fight, you know? Which means we can give his armor to somebody else. Actually, this guy has the highest defense. Outside of Mr. Ostrom here. Okay, cool. Oh. Only 2 conscripts. Yeah, this is spooky. Well, let's see how they move. That seems pretty good versus Brawler, they're blokes. Okay. Question is, do I send meat forward and just start swinging on this dude? He's certainly going to get attacked rather than this conscript. This guy doesn't have a hat, so if I got hilariously lucky, we could throw in our 2 meat guys and hit him on the head with lash. Brawlers compete with Monero hedge knights. Yeah. Oh, we could roll up and break his shield. We do have a Gambison on him, so he's not likely to die immediately. Okay, the problem is this guy can still run around. X in 4 turns. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he could get up there for sure, safely. As long as we don't put anybody in these 3 tiles, we should be okay. So this guy just goes up. This guy, if he does that, he ends up on the high ground. Okay, who cares? More likely he goes for the donkey. So I don't really want to run up and hit this and lash this dude because Pike Man is here. On the other hand, these guys are named meat for a reason. So miss at 59%. Okay, just pass turn. Sad that none of them went for the meat man. I could just roll up and sort of make this guy start having a hard time. Could definitely just get insta-killed by this thing, though. Okay. %5 chance to hit. Terrible. Some more damage than I was expecting. But remember, these guys have nimble, so it's not like they're going to die very quickly. It's going to look like they're going to die quickly, and then they're just not. Okay, until this asshole is done, I should shove him, actually, is what I should do. Because until he's out of the way, it's not safe for me to come any further forward. Not having good luck on attacks today. Okay, this guy's in combat. This guy is not. If I run Sneedman up, he's going to get attacked. I think I'm going to have to take that risk, though. It's a shame because none of these guys are armored. Is there anything else I can do, I wonder, to keep him out of combat? I mean, I could spear wall. That'd be kind of cute, I suppose. If I do this, he'll get up on the thing for sure, unless I throw blokes up there, I guess. What's the alternative? 2, 4, 6. There's straight up nothing I could do to stop from being in melee with him, so we will just put blokes up there. And miss again. It's fine. That guy was a throwaway. Okay. Alright, he's officially on the ground. $26. Yeah, whatever. 55, 45, 60, 60. Very good. Well, none of our important guys are going to die, I think, since we killed that thing. Don't think I'm getting any armor out of this, but... Okay. It's fine. %, 55%. Come on, man. Oh, I should have moved him. Whoops. Well, what we can do... I could move up, but that would put me in range of the pikeman, so instead we just attack. Take out the spear. His accuracy is very good. Even in melee. I wonder if they have polearm mastery. That would be cute. Okay, no lash for me. $61. Non-early raiders do have weapon mastery. Well, we are, these are not... These should be early. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we've officially lost everybody that we don't care about. This thing should run off. I would have liked to have gotten that pike, but what are you gonna do? Got leather lamellar out of that, and a padded surcoat. Although I think that... Did I already have that? I probably did. That was from one of my dead guys, perhaps. We lost a Gambison, so it's kind of an even trade. Yeah, Trader Company got wiped out by raiders. I took a fight I shouldn't have taken. My guys weren't armored enough, and I just didn't expect it to be as gruesome as it was. But it was. Okay, Meat Force survived with a missing nose, which is fine by me. So we didn't actually lose the blotched Gambison. We want to get the blacksmith retinue guy. He's really good. I see that we're angry, and this guy could leave the company, so let's take all of his equipment off. Steedman is leveled up. We'll give him melee attack. We'll give him... we got 2 stars in resolve, but that's not really good enough, is it? We could give him some range defense so he doesn't just get arrowed down. guy is going to want to be a polearm dude, I think. In the long term. So we'll give him hit points so he doesn't get ranged down. And we actually will give him range defense, which is a weird choice, but yeah, we'll just have him in the back basically with a polearm for a while. Oh, I guess he does have Iron Lungs, doesn't he? He doesn't have the stats to support doing anything cool with Iron Lungs is the thing. Like, he doesn't have a star in melee defense, he doesn't have a star in fatigue. A quick hands polearm, we could do that. Although I'm not sure what else we'd be giving him to quick hands into, you know? I mean, we could quick hands into, like, nets and stuff, I guess. Certainly going to take the melee attack. It's hard to pass down a +5, even if it is range defense, you know? Yeah, his melee defense isn't high enough to be worth trying to turn him into a tanky Iron Lungs dude. Just want to keep my guys alive for the time being. We're gonna do the same thing I did with my Northern Raiders start, which worked really well. Which is that we're going to give fast adapt to everybody, because this lets me bypass kind of the horse shit in this game where you just miss and miss and miss and miss. So everybody gets it. This gentleman's also going to be in the back, but he's rolled a 1 on his melee skill, which is terrible. Eventually he's going to be a tanky bro, though, because of his 2 stars in melee defense. Nimble, probably, as well. It's got 2 stars in range skill, but it's not like I can use that. Probably just give him resolve here. I guess we could give him the 4 in range defense and kind of keep myself from getting arrowed down. I could give him dodge, that's true. No stars, though. Maybe. Starting initiative, then stars. Well, yeah, we'll try to turn him into like a dodge nimble tank, I guess. Yep. So yeah, I mean, Meat 4 could leave us at any moment. He's very displeased that he lost his nose, I suppose. I would have liked to have seen what was happening here, but it's nighttime, so how bad could it be? What the fuck? I also forgot to equip Meat 4's stuff. We probably have to run from this. Expert level. He had 6 HP anyway, he was gonna die again. 6 goblins. Caravan guards just carry. I suppose that's probably true. But if there's wolves, we've got a serious issue. I'm gonna wait all 4 times, because these guys are gonna run up and attack, right? Oh, goblins are brutally strong. God, they do have 2 ambushers. Game decided to let me have fun. Oh yeah? Is that what this is? Is it fun? Meat 4 actually survived. This ranged, I should have run. There was no winning this. Well, there was no surviving. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.